everyone, this is Dale Traby with Online Sales Pro, and this is my 39th video. And I'm back. The last video I videoed was in when I was in Lebanon, the country of Lebanon. We went there to celebrate my father-in-law's life. It was a really, really eye-opening experience for me being in another country like that. It's all about religion and it's all about politics. And wherever you are, whatever you do, wherever you go, people are talking about religion or politics. And it was very interesting to be put in that type of a situation. We toured the whole country. It was absolutely marvelous. We went to a cavern one day. We went to a cathedral the next. We ate at many fabulous restaurants. We stayed with my husband's, we stayed at a wonderful hotel. It was the Hilton in Lebanon, or in Beirut. And it was absolutely wonderful. It was 5-star. We practically had a floor. It was just like unreal. It was beautiful. We were greeted every day with doormen. We were greeted every day with a chauffeur that drove us around the country. It was my husband's cousin's chauffeur, and we spent the day and the evening with them. It was just marvelous. They're so warm. The country is so warm. The people are warm. They speak French, Arabic, and English. And all the signs there are along the highways and the freeways, or whatever they call their ways. Everything is in English and everything is in Arabic. So it was really was different for me, because I thought, you know, everyone would be speaking French or Arabic. But we had no problem communicating, and my husband speaks 4 languages anyway. We were with his brother and his sister, and we just had a fabulous time together. Then there was the day that we had this special mass for my father-in-law, and 120 family members were at that mass. It was at a cathedral in Lebanon, and it was just, I didn't understand everything that they were saying because it was in Arabic, but it was very moving. The bishop gave a wonderful talk about my father-in-law, and there was so much love there. It was just wonderful. He would have really, truly loved the experience, to know that so many people loved him. Even though he hadn't been back to the country in 60 years, and he took a vacation a year ago and was there for 6 months, he was so well loved, so respected, and it was just a wonderful, wonderful time that we had spent there. And then one day we went to his home, and they had 2 homes. I guess they had a home in Tangerine. It's a city, a little town, and then they had another home above Latlu. And this is where they grew up during the summertime. I guess they must have spent a lot of time there. And the house was 2 stories, and they lived with their grandparents were in the house as well, their parents, and 13 children. And the house is still standing, and there's about 85 relatives that own the house. What was very surprising to me, and what really broke my heart, was that my father-in-law hadn't been there in 60 years, and all these other relatives owned this home, and they let the house fall apart. And I could just imagine how my father-in-law felt when he went there and saw the destruction of his home, his childhood home. I know it broke my heart, and my sister-in-law, my brother-in-law, my husband's heart when we all saw it. When my father-in-law came home from his vacation, he had said that, he said, oh, there was a little destruction in my house, and he said that the ceiling had fallen through. And I never imagined what it looked like. And it was truly heartbreaking for us, and I know that it was truly heartbreaking for him. I just wish that the other relatives that lived there would have taken up the responsibility to keep the house up. Even though no one lives there, it would have been just for themselves, because a lot of those, we met 100 relatives that lived there, and it's just a shame that they didn't take the time and the effort to keep the house livable. Well, that's what I wanted to talk about tonight, and I'm glad that I'm back. A lot of my viewers have been asking me, Daylynn, when are you going to come back and do your videos? So I wanted to just get started today, and I'll be back tomorrow, and I'll give you more tips and more ideas about owning your own business, and I look forward to that. My business is growing every single day, and I'm excited about that. So I will just leave you with a good night, and now that I'm back, and I truly have missed all of you. So good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.